Alright,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
this isn't a mukbang.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Okay, wait. Who? Brim would fucking do a mukbang, wouldn't he?
What is a... I don't know what a mukbang is.
It's
Me
when
neither.
like a vlogger like eats in front of the camera.
Oh.
Bad.
They just eat food, which
Yeah.
I understand. It's like I hate those kinds of videos. I don't know why they were super popular, but like I think Brim would do a mukbang.
I could
I don't
see
think
him
Brim would
doing
be
a
comfortable
lick
streaming.
version of that. Him just
a lick.
licking things.
He would do Griffin's Amiibo corner, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh
is.
my god!
Brim's
Okay,
Amiibo
yes,
corner.
Fucking Brim's amiibo.
He loves that mouthfeel of Luigi.
Fuck, I want to
He would also lick Switch cartridges.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he
that I
would.
could see.
My paladin has told me that for legal reasons, I have to make sure that I do not choke. So I've invented.
I have to... Yeah, for legal reasons, I have to say at the top of this video, do not try this at home. That's it, Eamon. That's it, Eamon, right? I'm gonna mute so Leanne can give us the recap.
Time.
God.
Alright. So, last time, the group had returned to Sunport after defeating the corpse flower that was roaming near the city of Woodrow. Splitting up once they got back, Zelfing and Brimstone went to the bathhouse to clean up, and Croaker and Riley went to investigate the whereabouts of Professor Jingles. Professor Jingles being a cat. They found him with a litter of kittens not too far away, one of which Riley saw fit to adopt. Afterwards, the group met back up with Brimstone, and Brimstone saw fit to join a wrestling ring near the wharf, beating his way through 3 well-trained wrestlers and taking home a healthy sack of gold. The group went off into the night, and another victory was under their belt. And I'm guessing you guys are going back to the inn. And that's kind of where we left off.
Yeah,
Yeah. New cat in tow.
New cat.
Brim is going to write more of his letter, and then go right to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, Riley's gonna stay up a little bit and like sew a bit of like the costume she has plans for the group a bit more, and maybe play with the kitten a bit more while she does that, and then she'll go to sleep sometime in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Delphine's gonna work more in her new journal and pretend she's on watch duty for the kitten for a little while.
And Croaker is obviously sleeping on his ship instead
Yep.
with his crew, and probably like sorting out the situation with the cast that they adopted.
Yeah, there's a whole slew of kittens on the ship now, and Nugget is like sitting on some of them.
Aw, like chickens do.
Yep. Trying to keep them
Oh
warm.
my gosh. Yeah, that's cute.
And we'll give the death glare to anybody who tries to get too close to them.
She the mama bird, she's the mama chicken.
Which causes problems when, the Nugget and the mother cat are like, these are my cat. These are mine.
Oh my god.
Croaker,
Yes.
Croaker has to get one of his like crew's druids to mediate.
Yeah, it's a very long, intensive negotiation.
All right, they eventually settle on like a split custody.
Yeah.
The kittens are dumb and babies though, so they don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah, the kittens are just like, milk, 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 milk.
I don't think you can milk a chicken.
They try.
No. No, you can't. I'm sorry to say.
It doesn't work, but they try.
Chicken milk.
Alright. And so, if that's all you're going to do tonight, then it becomes the next day. You still have a couple days left before the end of the week when the big party is supposed to happen. What would you like to do today?
Shit, I don't know.
Croaker will first grill up a nice crab omelet. We still have a lot of crab. little too much crab left.
Yeah, you bought way too much crab. It went from having too much crab on the docks to too much crab on your ship.
Well, look, now we're in the process of like salting the crab so it like stays good for a while. Creating like bisques and chowder.
All that good stuff.
Basically, 100 different types of ways to prepare crab.
Crab jerky.
I'm actually gonna
The
spend
chicken
today-
and the kittens have probably started eating it at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend today crafting.
Okay.
All right, Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, I think it would take the whole day to create something, right? Like the 8 hours to make one of these things. I'm going off of the Xanathar things that we talked about, Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would take some time.
Yeah. Can I make some? Because I did buy ingredients.
Yep.
Can I make acid?
Sure.
Okay. So that would be what? Like it's shall I just subtract the stuff based off of what's going through the book, or do I need to walk through that with you?
Follow the book. I don't have it open right now, so
Yeah, I'm just looking through and making sure that there's nothing weird, and I'll let you know. And
yeah. If it says that you can craft acid in a day, then go for it.
yeah.
I'm used to like people crafting like magic items and taking a couple months doing that.
No, yeah, because I did already buy the reagents for it.
Cool.
So, acid, 1 pound of reagents, half the value of the created item from the total GP with the raw materials. Okay, so I've got half a pound of reagents left to craft 1 thing of acid.
Okay. So Brimstone starts going away at his acid creation.
Zelphine gives him a wide berth for the day. And
I do it outside, I don't do it in the room.
Okay, yeah, she stays away from that. And she has also loaned one of her teacups to Lucky Socks as like a food or water dish.
Baby!
That's perfect.
So cute.
Beautiful. I love it.
She will spend much of the day on guard duty, as she calls it, with the kitten, and is also working away on her journal.
Yeah, Riley is also just like doing crunch time, trying to finish these outfits, and also like intermittently playing with Socks a little bit.
Yeah.
Look like
Okay.
a string or something.
Croaker will actually like go to the job board and maybe have some fun off-screen adventures if need be with his crew.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably like a few new postings since then. More talk of Yuan Ti in the woods.
All right. Well, Croker's not going to adventure too far deep, but basically, if there's any like people who are getting kidnapped just outside of the woods or like towns being harassed, he and his crew will try and go deal with that.
Okay.
He's got like a small militia with him, so it's not like Sorry, yes.
No, go ahead.
No, I was done. just wanna
Zelphine,
Sorry, you go.
Zelphine will eventually get restless, and she's gonna go look for Theo.
Yeah, you find him like downstairs. He's like trying to get information out of people at the bar that are there for lunch. You see like Lucas and Olive like looking through a book at a different table. And yeah, you come over. Theo looks up and goes, "Oh, hey Zelphine."
Hey, how you feel about getting in a little trouble today? Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. She'll even like hold up her hand and do like the little pinch sign, just a little.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I remember on their job board a few days back there was not so much a job listing per se, but a little warning about a card shark in town.
And you just see, like, for the first time, a very big smile cross his face and goes, "Oh, I am very good at cards."
She's gonna take out her new set of 3 Dragon Ante and just kind of shuffle it a little bit and say, "Perfect." What say we hustle a hustler?
He, like, rubs his hands together and goes, "I could take a break from collecting information today. Let's go." Alright. Pull up that job listing so I can remember what exactly I said.
They pass by Brim out there, like like on a cauldron with fumes pouring out of it. And he just looks at them and goes, "Oh, there go the rogues."
Don't mind us, just trouble looking for a place to happen.
If I don't see you back here by the end of the day, I'll go look in the local jail.
Probably for the best.
Oh, I'm sure we can slip out of that easily enough. Oh yes, it was Randall Eckhart. Cheats at cards. Do not play with them if you wish to keep your shirt on your back. Often seen at the Tipsy Ship, you have been warned.
To the Tipsy Ship it is.
Alright. And yeah, you make your way back down to where the docks were, and you find a little hole in the wall pub. It doesn't seem to have, like, adjoining in rooms like the place that you're staying, the Emerald Dragon, which is connected to the Seaside Inn. But this is like a rundown, grungy bar as opposed to where you've been staying. You can see in the corner somebody's doing arm wrestling, and everybody looks a little rough. And in another corner, you see a man with scruffy, like, blonde hair and a scruffy beard, and he's flipping cards. And Theo, like, raises an eyebrow and goes, "You think that's our guy?"
I'd say that's probably the safest bet we'll make in here.
After you.
She will walk over to this guy's table and pull up a seat for herself, uninvited.
He'll stop shuffling his cards and look up and goes, "Well, hello there, little lady, and sir. What can I do you for?"
Oh, Zelphine hates him already. She smiles very politely, chin on her hands, and says, "I hear that you're the one in town to see if we're looking for a game of cards?"
Yes, saw correctly. The name's Randall Eckhart. And I would very much like to play with you. And Theo, like, sits down next to you and, like, crosses his arms and, like, looks him up and down and goes, "Oh, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Haven't played in a while. Sure, show me the rules, won't you?" And he just, like, smiles wider and starts, like, shuffling the cards again and throwing some on the table. And he briefly goes over the rules, which, could you send those to me again? Because I don't actually remember the rules.
Yes, let me...
You had such a nice little thing set up, and I don't know where I put it.
I'm searching for it right now. Hang on. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he shows that you all start with a hoard of 50 gold each. And then you gambit how many cards by throwing down your cards. Mm-hmm. Whoever has the best hand here wins, and we're doing that with rolls instead of cards, because that's too much of a pain to sort through. Because I'm not actually good at making card games. I don't even really like card games that much, but...
That's fair. I just kind of reduced it down as simply as I could, where we weren't here for 5 hours trying to roll off.
Exactly. Whoever has the best roll for a hand will win that hand. And we're doing it in chunks of 10 gold each. And it's usually going to be a straight D20, but if you have sleight of hand, you can cheat. But then it's going to be versus their perception.
Mm-hmm. Delphine just kind of like nods, listening to all of the rules, and it's just like, oh, okay. So that's why they call it Three Dragon Ante. That makes sense.
I'm just gonna make a few notes on a piece of paper so that I can keep track of this. Who's got how much gold? 15. And Randall. Cool. And I'm going to pull up Theo's sheet so that he can play as well. And yeah, Theo this whole time just like nodding, because he actually hasn't heard these rules before. He's used to a different game, but he picks it up pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
And his sleight of hand is... There we go. Cool. So,
this one is Zelphine's card game of choice. She is proficient in it. But she just kind of like spends the whole time nodding, and it's just like, as you can probably tell, I'm a real big Snake Party fan, and I've heard that they play this game a lot, so obviously I've got to learn it.
Ah, yes, you'd be right. The Snake Party. Bunch of goody two-shoes. Everybody loves them. But you know that... Have you ever seen Adele Amar without his hood up? There's something shifty about him.
Oh, see, I have heard some very interesting rumors there, and she'll just kind of point at her own ears and say, they're really convincing, aren't they?
Yeah, what? Are those some kind of prosthetics, or?
The makeup is so seamless you can't even tell, right?
Yeah, I don't know why'd you want to go around looking like a half-elf. Not a whole lot of those hanging around.
Makes me look exotic, don't you think?
I do like the cut of your jib, missy. Alright. Let's take our first hand. And he pushes 10 gold towards the pot. Theo does the same, and I'm 30 into the pot. I should put this on a different page. 30. There we go. And let's make them card rolls. He shuffles the deck, and everybody pulls out their cards. And Theo is going to pull a sleight of hand to try and cheat at this. And 17, okay. And let's say Randall's just a commoner, so he just does straight rolls for everything. Yeah, he don't see shit. And yeah, you can roll either sleight of hand or just a regular roll.
I just did a regular roll this time, so that's a 15.
15, okay. And he's now actually has to roll for his card. Ooh, he rolls a 17. So both he and Theo kind of tie. And he does a little bit better than you, Zelphine.
Yeah. All right. So I think the way that we determined it here to like keep it from becoming a back and forth of trading money is that Zelphine's 10 will now go to the dragon.
Yeah.
So she's now down 40.
Yeah. Goes
Or
to
down
the dragon.
240 rather.
And Theo and Randall get their money back.
Yeah. They keep their ante for now
All right.
until they knock somebody out.
Yeah. Cool. So, pot's down to 20, or it's... No.
We've got 10 in the middle now.
Yeah,
Zelphine's got 40, and the other two have 50.
right. Cool. So yeah, then they put their 10 gold back in for the next round. And Theo will roll his sleight of hand. Ooh, didn't roll super good that time. And Randall rolls his perception. He catches Theo that time, but he rolls a 10 on his cards. And what did you roll?
That's an 18.
Cool. So
With
yeah,
a card.
you beat his hand, but he sees Theo like kind of flip a card into his deck, into his hand, I should say, and he goes, "Hey, buddy," and he like grabs Theo's hand. What do you think you're doing? Playing a card game. No. I saw you grab a card from the deck. What are you talking about? I didn't know.
Oh, buddy, he did say only draw once. That's an easy mistake.
Oh, draw once. Right. Can I get you to roll a persuasion check? Zelphine.
Is that persuasion or deception?
I'd say deception.
Okay, whew. That's a 17.
Okay. Yeah, he pulls his hand back, goes, All right. Don't catch me catch you cheating again. And he pulls his own cards up, and you can see him like trying to like move a hand, but he sees that Theo's watching him now. And he can't pull the same trick. And so 7, 13, 17, he rolled a 10. So he lost this round, and Theo lost this round as well, and you rolled the highest for that, so you get the money. You win this round, Zelphine.
Okay, so that is now 30 in the horde, and we all have 40 left.
Yeah. 40. Awesome.
Okay.
We'll do this another round. Theo has not learned
That's
his lesson. He's going to keep rolling. 16. But he does not see it this time, and he and Theo tie again, though. What did you roll?
I got a 13.
Cool. $40 in the horde now.
And Randall lost that one.
He rolled 7 on his perception, and he rolled 16 on his cards. So he and Theo tied. So
Oh, okay, so I lost that one. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Zelphine's just got this big pout on her face.
Theo's going to try this time to make it easier for you to cheat if you want to. By
Yeah, I was about to say
distracting.
Zelfine's about to cheat.
Yeah. So you'll have advantage on this as Theo like leans in and starts like trying to go over some more rules to make sure he's got it right.
Oh, I'm glad he did. That wasn't good. Ooh, much more better. That's a 21.
Cool. And perception and cards. So yeah, Randall completely loses this round and does not see you rolling, but you win this round. Theo like kind of gives you like a little bit of a head up kind of thing, because instead of a nod, he goes, mm-hmm. So you win
Zelfine's
this
just
round.
got like this excited smile on her face, like, oh, I didn't lose this time. This is kind of exciting, isn't it?
Yes, exciting. That's a way to put it. And Theo just kind of gives a big smile and goes, yeah, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. All right.
That's a 17 for Zelfine's next hand.
Okay. Oop. 23 for Theo. And yeah, he rolls an 18, Randall. So Theo wins this round, and yeah, he rolled an 18 as well to catch the sleight of hand, and he did not. And what did you roll? Sorry.
I got a 17.
Okay, so Theo's still the winner of that round. How many golds are we at now?
Should be Zelfine has 30, Theo has 40, Randall has 20, and the Horde has 60.
Perfect. Making sure my numbers are right, and that is correct. And Randall's starting to sweat a little bit at this point, because he usually is better at this than this.
Zelfine is going to sleight of hand outside of the game, try to pass something to Theo under the table.
Cool. And I'll roll perception.
Oh, and that's a nat 20. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah. Randall only got 11 on his perception, so there's no way he could beat your natural 20.
She slides him a pouch of gold from her bag, let's say 100.
Mm-hmm.
And she gives him a quick thief's can't sign of hold on to this.
Yeah, he thieves cans back. No prob. And slips that into his pocket pretty easily. And it is now this round. Theo.
Okay, Zelfine's gonna sleight of hand. That's a 22.
Cool. You win this round. Randall only rolled a 9 to perceive, and he rolled a
Zelfine
4
actually-
for his round.
Zelfine's actually going to slip cards so she loses.
Ah, okay. So then Theo would win that round.
So now Zelfine and Randall should both be down to 20 with Theo at 40.
Yep.
And there's 70 in the Horde.
Yeah. Perfect. And you see Randall, like, smile a bit and goes, oh. We're in the same boat now, little missy.
Zelfine's just kind of doing that worried, like, kind of chewing at her bottom lip. Mm-hmm.
Alright, and now this round. 15. Perception. And, what did you roll?
That was a sleight of hand 14.
Cool. Yeah, no, this time he rolled a 17 on his perception, and he, like, stops and, like, looks at the two of you and goes, You two. What are you doing? What are you doing back there? I saw you slip another card.
Zelfine will kind of like put the card down and hold her hands up like, sorry. You get where I'm at right now though, right? We're in the same boat?
I think I need a couple more people over here to watch you two. Hey,
that's fair.
Hey, Bruno, get over here. And you see this, like, large lug of a man put down a drink, comes over and goes, What do you want? I want you to keep an eye on these two. They're cheating. They're cheating me. Next round, if you see them cheating, throw them out. And he goes, okay. And he looks very disinterested by the whole thing.
Zelfine just kind of cowers a little bit and pays closer attention to her own cards.
Theo, like, kind of puts his one hand up and goes, sorry, it won't happen again. I promise. It better not. One more time, and you out of here. And let's roll. Theo is still going to sleight of hand. And he got 21, so good.
Oh, that's another nat 20.
Yeah, he don't see shit. He only rolled a 6 on his perception, and I guess I'll roll for Bruno too. Bruno don't see shit either. He doesn't care.
I'm actually gonna swap my dice because that is like how paranoid I am right now. It's not gonna keep doing that.
So yeah, Theo got a 21. Randall rolled a 6 to perceive. He rolled an 8 on his cards. And you got nat 20, so you automatically get that one. Randall's down to 10. And he's starting to sweat now. He's down to his last round. He only has 10 gold left. And we'll roll for this last round.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is the clinch one. Come on, new die.
Theo only got a 12 on his sleight of hand. But Randall only rolled a 9 to perceive.
Whew, okay. I got a 21 on my sleight of hand.
Woo! And it's not rolling. There it goes. He only rolled a 5 for his cards, though. He really messed up.
Zelfine tanks it again. She's now also down to 10.
Oof. 10 and 10.
And she just kind of like puts her head in her hands a little bit looking at the table.
Theo, like, gets a wide smirk on his face and he leans back and goes, looks like I might be winning this one. And Randall is, like, got his hands in his hair and he's, like, pulling slightly and goes, okay, one more round. I can bring it back.
Zelfine just kind of sneers at him like, okay, hotshot, if you think you're all that, how about we make this a little bit more interesting?
Oh, dear lady, what do you have in mind?
She's gonna reach into her bag and take out a sack of 100 gold coins and just put it straight into the hoard, like not even into her pot.
He
It's the three-dragon ante, right? Let's up the ante. Can you match it?
He, like, stops and starts digging around in his bag and starts counting. He stops and looks up and goes, yeah, and he pulls out enough gold onto the table, and Theo kind of shrugs and pulls his own up, and, like, at this point, Bruno kind of raises an eyebrow and leans over and goes, big spenders today, huh? And Theo, like, shrugs and goes, we gotta keep the game interesting, don't we? And Randall he, like, turns pale at seeing all this money on the table. And goes, yeah, okay, I could do this. You're all going down. Alright, let's make our rolls for this round. Theo rolled a 22 on his sleight of hand. Good boy.
Haha, Zephyne rolled a 23.
And roll 20's been slow. Come on, roll 20, you can do it. He only rolled 10 for his perception. Absolutely not. He rolled 18. He's like, ha ha ha, yes, I've got a good hand this time. But then he puts it down and sees your two hands at 22 and 21. And he's like, oh. And he just, like, his hand goes up to his hair and it starts pulling slightly and goes, oh.
Delphine's face just lights up in, like, this oh my god, it actually worked moment. Like, okay, so that's one hand left, right? You and me. And she makes a face at Theo.
Theo, like, goes, sure, let's go. And Randall, like, sticks his hands in his hair and, like, thunks onto the table and goes, I lost. How did I lose? I don't understand. And, yeah. So, yeah, last roll between you and Theo.
I got a nat 1.
He rolled 25. Theo puts his cards down and goes, look at that, I won. Awesome. Better next time.
Delphine just kind of, like, slams her fists down on the table, like, having a temper tantrum.
Randall, like, is in shock in the corner.
This game is stupid and I don't even like the snake party. She's gonna get up and kick her chair and leave.
Theo collects his money and waits for you to get out of eye shot, looks over at Bruno, hands him 1 gold and goes, thanks for keeping me company. And he goes, okay. It goes back to his drink. Gets up, dusts himself off, and leaves. Randall is still in shock, hands in his hair, going, How did I lose? How? Theo slips out of there. Kind of takes a peek around to see if he can spot you.
Zelphine's just a little ways down the street.
He wanders down and goes, alright, let's split this gold.
Thank you very much.
That was so much fun. I haven't had this much fun since I left Celebrate. Oof.
I honestly can't remember the last time I just cheated somebody at cards because I could, and I wasn't on some kind of job.
Yeah, same. I haven't had time to cheat anybody at cards with the work I've done lately. Guy was an asshole. I didn't like his face.
Yeah, I didn't care for anything about him, but he just bought me some tea.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'll meet you back at the inn later. I'm gonna go see if I can pick something up, something nice for Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was legendary. I love
fucking
that. I love all of
excellent.
that.
I'm
Perfect.
so happy that worked.
Yeah, round of applause.
God,
That
all
was
your
great.
feints are like, aww.
That's so good. I love it.
Oh, whoops! Did I just take all your money?
Whoopsie doodle, did I just fuck up your night?
She would have gone for more, but I had a moment of like, how much does this asshole really have on him right now?
Yeah, I think if you went more than 100, he'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah, it would have been like the Mario Party when they collect all the coins from everybody and they're like, hey, we only have 32 coins here.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Right. It's like, what more do you want? Yeah, that was fucking perfect. Damn.
Beautiful.
So, that was great.
I really hope my mission went as well as Elfie instead. Me and all my NPC followers with crossbows.
Yeah. Let's make some
Although-
rolls for that, Croaker. Let's
You
cut
had
back.
to ask. You had to ask, Dan. I'm
You
gonna have
could
to
have
roll
just
for my
said it
alchemy.
went fine, but nope, half your crew is dead now.
I mean, look, they have orders to hang back and let Croaker take care of the bad stuff while they shoot it with crossbows.
Let's
I don't know if there's any of my crew that actually has class levels.
Yeah. Now we're gonna just roll for to figure out if you even find what you're looking for out there. So roll me some nature.
Can I use my navigator's tools proficiency?
Yep.
That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, with that you find a handful of Yuan-Ti straggling by the road, not too far off the roadside. You don't catch them taking anybody, but you do catch them hanging around, ready to strike. And,
Croaker's gonna, go up behind them with, a ball of lightning in his hand and be like, "Hey, guys, what you doing?"
Sir! We've got an intruder! And, yeah, just for the sake of expediency, I don't have
Should I
a
just
map.
roll damage?
Yeah, just roll damage.
Wait a second. Can I use my Can I use my Channel Divinity to just make it max damage on
Yeah,
a
yeah.
5th level lightning bolt? Or a 4th level lightning bolt?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, lightning bolt, 5e. That is, I think it's 9d6. So 9 times 6 is 54?
Yeah, you just obliterate a whole bunch of Yuan-Ti, and the side of the road smells like burnt snake.
Just kind of walks out. It's like, that's what you get for harassing the merchants.
Alright. Anybody want to do anything else today?
Do I have to also roll for my alchemy, or can that just happen?
Is there rules associated with it in the book?
Generally not. I don't think for just crafting something, because the assumption is if you're proficient, you can just do it. The rules are associated with doing other shit, more complicated shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because if there's no rules associated with it, then don't bother.
I would like to, while I'm doing this, I would like to maybe go and pick up more supplies. Just, so if it's 50 gold per a pound, I'd like to get maybe 2.5 pounds more.
Okay.
So that's actually, yeah, so that'd be, 125 gold, I guess, if it's 50 gold per pound?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm up to 3 pounds of stuff. Pounds of reagents, and that's 125 down. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. And I made some acid.
Cool beans. Croaker went
Zelfin's
on.
gonna go buy tea.
Yeah. And Tin of Leaves is super happy to see you again and get you anything you want.
She is going to request a sachet of the catnap tea,
All right.
but she's going to be kind of awkward about it. I'm not really versed in magic, I guess you would say. Is there anything I know how to make tea. I know how to brew tea. Is there anything else you got to do for this, or?
Oh, no, dear. You just have to brew it like regular tea.
Perfect. That I can do.
All right. Yes, the catnap tea is a calming mix of chamomile and lavender that replenishes and restores the body and mind. Great for busy people on the go. Gain the effects of a long rest over the period of a short rest.
That was 400, right?
Yeah, 400 gold. I'm charging them out like spell scrolls, basically.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Zelfine is almost broke again, but she has tea and she is happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mood. Almost
So
broke, but got a bunch of tea.
She'll head back to the inn with a lighter wallet and lighter spirits.
Yeah.
How much gold does Croker get from that mission, by the way?
You get probably about what did I price the other one at?
I think the first one we did wasn't too expensive, like just
You know,
Yeah.
I'll just say,
It was like
I'll
two-
just say
it was like
that's
200 It was like 200 gold for the first one, but everybody chipped in because there's more people you saved. Because you're not actually saving any people, you're just beating some Yuan-Ti. I'll say this is about 200 gold.
I'm gonna say he'll just give that. He'll split that amongst his crewmates.
Cool.
We got to keep morale up, and also probably, you know, that some of it will go into like the someone exploded the ship fund.
Yeah,
So it's like if someone damages the ship, they can get it fixed easy.
yeah. You hear at least one member of your party or of your crew go, "Oh yeah, I can go to the dollar store for the good kush now. Woo!"
Oh my god!
And
Push from the dollar store. How good can it be?
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. God, set up and slam dunk.
good. Thank
Holy
you.
shit.
Thank you.
The one
an
gold
alley-oop
store. It's one copper store. It should be, not the dollar store. One copper store.
I don't think Croker can dunk. He's like over 100 years old and he's only 5'11".
Fucking
Taller than me.
fucking roasted a corpse flower just the other day.
He can dunk. He can fly.
He can dunk.
That is true. He can
Don't
totally
talk
fly.
to me about. Tell me Croker doesn't have dunk capability.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He has the ability to fly up 10 feet every time he casts a spell. So he could cast Chromatic Orb, fly up 10 feet, and then dunk the Chromatic Orb.
Yeah, 100% Croker dunks.
The question is, why
Croker can
hasn't
dunk.
he been doing that, Dan?
Because there's no nets here.
You have a ship.
It's full of nets.
That's true. It totally is.
This sounds like player error, Dan.
Croker is not a basketball player. Is that what
Just let him live his dream.
He's got a slam. Welcome to the jam.
He was born to slam, Dan.
I mean, he does have athletics.
Slam
proficiency.
Dan, let's go.
God.
Thank you, man.
Terrible. Absolutely awful. I love it. Anyways, what now?
Oh, actually, Riley needs to go into town and pick up some like extra stuff for the clothes. I'm just realizing.
Croker is gonna polish up his medals for the party
All right.
because he needs to flex.
Yeah, you fucking time. Flex on the haters.
Yeah, you make your way back into town and you see the clothing store that you went to before. Well, it was a fabric store.
Yeah.
And the same bored-looking teenager is sitting behind the counter.
Nice. Did they have any like fur trimmings and stuff like that, or
Mm-hmm.
like little beads?
Yeah, she like lazily brings you over to a section. They do have a couple of different kinds of furs. They're a bit more pricey because there's not as many common around here. They get them
Oh,
shipped in
sure.
from overseas, but the beads they have, they are
Hell yeah.
so many different colors and shapes and sizes. And you look in like the part of the store where they have like some pre-made dresses that are just full of like beautiful beadwork on the dresses.
She like takes notes. She's like, oh, so this is the style here. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen those Indian dresses that have like the crazy beadwork on them.
Yeah. Oh.
That is what they've got in the window.
Is it kind of like coastal too?
Yeah.
Like ocean themed. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a mix of that Indian style with the with coastal flair to it.
Hell yeah. She takes like a couple sketches. She tries to do that quickly while this teenager's just like, what are you doing?
Well, she's like not even caring. She's like looking at her nails
Okay.
and leaning
Okay,
back.
cool. Don't mind me. Just
Eh,
stealing your work.
Well, looking at that and looking at what she's wearing, it is very similar. It also has like crazy bead work on her like scarf.
Oh, cool. She's gonna, Riley's gonna, like, maybe add that to her dress or maybe to Zelfine's vest. That kind of, like pattern. So how much, can I get for, like, a bucket of beads?
A bucket of beads would probably cost you about 100 gold for a big bucket of beads of all the colors.
Alright, then how much for trimmings? How much is that gonna cost me?
Probably like 50 gold for a chunk. So to get some for a
Okay.
few people, a couple hundred.
Sweet, yeah. Then let's do 200 for the fur and then 100 for,
Big old bucket of beads.
Bucket of beads. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
she gets you a
then-
big bucket of beads.
Hell yeah. Girl, I just want to put my hand right in it.
I mean, you own it. You can now.
She
Yeah.
kind of like leans in as you say that. And goes, "I do that all the time. It's the only thing that keeps me sane.
Dude, I don't blame you.
Mom makes me work in the store all the time, and I just want to go out and party. She's got this like big party at her house at the end of the week, and I'm gonna have to cater at it. I don't even want to work, but you know, all the kids gotta help the mom with the big party."
Aw. Yeah, I feel ya. Though, I mean, you could steal snacks.
I mean, of course, that's the only thing that makes me happy at these damn parties. Stealing the best snacks that I've ever seen. Just,
Yeah.
for once, would it kill Mom to, like, let me just have fun?
Aw. What if I helped instead?
She kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, I don't know about, Mom's kind of picky about the kind of security we have at these parties. We're supposed to have the snake party there. If anything were to happen with the snake party there, I'm sure they could take care of it, but, like, Mom would get pissed if I let somebody in.
Aw. Come on.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion.
Yeah. I'm doing my classic, come on.
Come
Definitely
on.
come back to that worked super well against Blinksy and Barovia.
Sure did.
It did. 17.
Okay, yes.
Me and my big fucking mouth.
She has +7 to persuasion, y'all.
She's got +7 to
Damn.
persuasion.
Fucking good.
And you're trying to persuade a angsty teenager.
Exactly. I want in.
She just kind of gives a little smirk and goes, okay. If you come to our house the back door before the party starts, I'm gonna get you in the servant's entrance, and then I can go party.
Yeah, you do your own thing. I'll just help serve some stuff. It'll be fun.
Thank you. Man, you're
Then
You're the
who's gonna
greatest.
Party with us.
Yeah, like everybody else shows up at the party through the front door with the invites from and Riley goes in the back, steals all the food.
Hell yeah. I honestly don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm just having fun.
I dig it.
Good. I love it.
It's about the same level as most of our plans.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly,
It's so good.
at least we have somebody on the inside.
You do. And she like will kind of like take your hand and go, "The name's Bashaka, by the way. Thank you again. What was your name?"
Oh yeah, my name's Riley. Nice to meet you.
Riley. That's a nice name.
Oh, thank you. Was it Shaka?
Bashaka.
Shaka?
Bashaka. I'll spell it in the
Oh,
chat.
Sarah
Shaka.
Shaka.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, there was a lot of people from India in my high school, so I knew a handful of names from there, and they don't seem that strange to my ears anymore.
You could.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, she is ecstatic, and like her normal, like up until this point, she was lazily kind of leaning on counters and looking really bored. She looks mildly happy now as she starts
Aw.
sorting things.
Hell yeah. Oh, and Riley brings out Lucky Socks and lets her pet it.
She loves Lucky Socks.
Hell
Does
yeah.
she just like keep Lucky Socks like in her robe or something?
Yeah, and like
Like in a baby Bjorn?
and like she'll be wearing a hood, and like Lucky Socks is just gonna be chilling in the hood.
Excellent.
Oh,
Nice.
taking a nap.
Because you do have your cloak of protection. I'm assuming it's like in the hood of the cloak of protection.
Always. Yes.
Protect the kitten.
Protect that kitten.
Protect me and the kitten
Protect the cat.
at all costs.
If she gets like a different cloak of protection, maybe this cloak of protection will like attune to the kitten, and then the kitten will just have like a little tiny coat.
Do you want to armor up the kitten? Make it fight?
We're not making the kitten fight. We're not doing that.
Fucking armor up.
Audio that precedes unfortunate events.
Oh no.
Holy shit! There is nothing that is more stressful for a DM when the party says we're gonna make the NPC/pet fight,
Yeah.
and the DM goes, okay, if I kill the animal, I'm the worst,
Exactly.
but I can't.
Not kill the animal.
I can't
Yes.
not kill
Not
the
a
animal if I
fighter.
put them against any
Socks?
spellcaster.
The
that has-
kitten has 1 hit point. Please do not put it in battle.
No, the kitten is immortal.
The kitten has less than 1 hit point. The kitten has
It's immortal.
It's fine. Zelfine will not allow it.
it has
Oh,
like
yeah, definitely not.
0.25 hit points. It's got a quarter of a hit point. It is so small. It is so small.
This is a small being.
I mean, its father was a talking cat, apparently, that only talked to Riley, so maybe.
And she just fucking
Someone-
ignored that.
Someone really needs to ask that. Never mind.
Nobody
wanna
knows.
get
Nobody
into it.
knows.
It would
Riley's
be
the only
forever a
person that
mystery.
heard that cat.
And she just went, nope.
I just
He'll
wonder, like,
leave eventually.
I imagine he is already stowed away somewhere on
Oh, yeah.
Croker's ship.
Exactly.
Professor
yeah.
Jingles has already fled.
Oh, for sure.
Is he with his cat lover?
Yeah.
Aw. But yeah, Riley is hacker voice in.
I'm in.
How many days until the party?
At this point, I'd say a couple.
Yeah, so she's got to crunch time and finish these outfits.
Yeah,
real quick,
'cause
now she's like, adding beats to everything.
I don't know if you have any plans, but I'd be like okay to skip to the party.
I want to do a couple more crafting things, but
Gotcha.
Yeah, like if anybody has any actual downtime activities they'd like to do, we can do that then. But
Croker's gonna try and get better with his accordion.
All Riley is doing is literally like just sewing like a mad woman.
just fabrics everywhere.
Yeah, it's like she has the door closed and it's just like, do not talk to me.
Croker will occasionally bring Riley and Socks snacks.
Yeah, you'll
Bringing
show up.
crab. Just like,
So-
someone eat this fucking crab, please.
Yeah.
Please eat this crap.
So, yeah,
I know this is the 4th time I've brought you chowder, but like we have so much crap.
You bought so many crabs.
Please stop bringing me crabs.
I'm sick of crabs.
Fine,
Zelfine.
fine.
Zelfine will babysit Lucky Socks and will occasionally just kind of wander around in the market nearby, not actually looking for anything. She just roams.
Yeah. I think on like
She's antsy.
an occasion or two, Lucas and Olive will come with you and look at everything and
Yeah.
Lucas has
Croaker-
been trying to teach her a few things out of a book, like how to read properly. She knows a little bit, but they didn't have a lot of books that weren't awful in Barovia. So he's like got her
Strahd's
nice
journal.
Yeah, he's got her
like-
like cute kids books now that they went to the library and they've taken like out some books.
Amazing.
Dan, you said something. You were gonna say something.
I've just figured Croker is providing the accordion montage music for this.
How many sessions of, if the only thing like that I'm really doing of any consequence is like crafting the things, like, which let's say each takes like an 8-hour period, how many could I get in, do you think, before the party? I'm not going to do it the day of, but like,
Yeah. Probably about 3 things total.
okay.
Like your acid and then
could-
2 other things.
So 3 things including the acid?
Yeah.
Okay, so the acid, I think then I'm going to make 1 vial of Alchemist's Fire and 1 vial of antitoxin.
Okay.
Just sort of putting my foot in the water for those. So that's 1 pound of supplies used. Yeah, and I'm actually going to, of those things, I'm actually going to give the antitoxin to Zelphine.
She will just kind of hesitantly take it, like, thanks, and put it in her bag. And
This
she'll
is
go
like-
back to her journal.
Just thing to keep in mind. I mean, we are going to a party. You know.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's useful.
Okay. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
me done.
And the day that you went and card shark hunting, when you came back, you saw that Lucas now has a jacket on that is new and very nice looking, kind of tailored to him, and he looks so happy. Theo bought him a jacket so he doesn't just have an open shirt.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I don't know. Does he want the open? I don't know. I feel like he'd want the open shirt.
He does
I'm
like
kidding,
the
I'm
open
kidding.
shirt, but he has a jacket now in case he gets cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cute. That's wholesome as fuck.
too wholesome for scolesome.
Too wholesome. Yeah, probably on like the second, third day into this, before the getting closer to the party, you catch Olive sitting on a windowsill talking to what looks like a barn owl. And she's just chatting away at this owl, going,
Yeah, and then they went and fought Strahd, the big scary man, and they beat him. They kicked him in his face real hard, and he died, I think. But he was already dead, so I think he's triple dead because he was undead. Does that make you double dead? I don't know.
and the owl's just kind of nodding along.
Kicked him so hard in the face he died.
That's how that is canonically.
How it happened, yes.
I like to imagine that, like, as you're describing this on screen, it's like a doodle version of what actually happened.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes.
There's like this really cartoon, like it's drawn in crayon on the screen of
Yes.
Oh my
Aemond
gosh,
with the sun sword.
Yes.
And he, like, raises the sun sword, and then he just kicks Strahd a bunch of times.
Yeah, he goes kick, kick, kick.
It's like a 2-frame animation of Eamon kicking Strahd and Strahd going ow.
Yeah.
And like
I fucking love it.
It's got that animation thing where, like, even on the still frames, there's like the 2 different versions. It just kind of like flickers back and
Yes.
forth between that kind
One
of
of,
thing.
them, one of them is, like,
Amazing.
a coaster mark on it.
Yeah. And the owl is nodding along, and she goes,
And then we decided to leave. And I'd never been outside Barovia before, but it's really nice here. I don't know if I want to stay here forever, but it's real nice. I want to go some other place, see all the things.
and the owl's nodding again.
I don't know if she would have I have a question. Has Olive been in contact with Eamon at all through her dreams?
We'll say no, not yet.
Okie dokie. Eamon doesn't really know how to reach out because I'm pretty sure he can't actually do that. But
Yeah.
like, he can receive.
I think partially just because you are, even though Strahd is gone, you're still behind the wall of the mist. That kind of interferes with that. That's what I'm
He
going
has
to say.
He has to talk to Madame Ava in his dreams. It's terrible.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, you haven't been cleaning up after yourself very well. You gotta learn how to cook properly, dearie.
Your
Grandma,
brother
I've been
cleans
calling
after
lately.
himself.
Grandma.
Why ain't you more like your brother?
Why you get more like your brother?
My brother's a rock
He's a
musician.
warrior.
Yeah, and he makes a
That-
good pay at it. Why not? Paladins
He's
don't make
beautiful
good pay.
warrior.
Your brother's popular.
Your brother's real popular. Everybody
You're not
likes
even
it.
related to my brother. How do you know I have a brother?
Guys, I have a very good joke.
What?
Okay.
Sorry.
This is just the plot of Everyone Loves Aemond.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Yes.
That's what the
Please
off-screen.
continue.
That's what the off-screen adventure is called.
Yeah. 100%. That is what that is.
Sorry. Yes. All right.
That was fucking cool.
I am 100% sure that is not the accent I gave Madame Ava when we started, but that is now her accent.
That's it.
Now sounds like it.
You sound like my actual real life grandmother.
Amazing.
So good.
Anyway.
That's gonna be an episode title at some point.
Oh, for sure. Oh god, yes.
But yeah, Olive is talking to this owl.
Yeah. Let's address the owl in the room. Hello. Is she like doing this just like where we can see her, or is she just
Yeah,
kind of like?
it's a weird sight because like this owl is just sitting here nodding its head as she talks.
All right, so Riley's gonna come up and go like, who's your friend?
This is Socrates.
Oh.
He says that the snake party are going to be at the party, and that he heard that we were in town and wanted to see us to see if we were actually the people that he had seen.
Okay.
And the owl like head swivels and stares at you.
Riley's a little unnerved.
Yeah, you can tell, like, looking at this owl, this is not a regular owl. It looks like a regular barn owl, but it's something about its eyes are off.
Can I give it a sniff?
Yeah,
Give it a sniff. Can I do an Arcana check?
yeah. I'm just looking up at the specifics of this.
Yeah. Not good. That's a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you're not quite sure. It weirds you out, but this, you can't tell what this is.
Okay.
And let me just double check. Yeah, and Brim, you rolled
If it's a perception,
yeah,
if I sang with scent, is that advantage?
yeah,
Okay. Well, they were both 9s, so also 9.
yeah. You can tell that this isn't an owl, but you can't tell what it is. It doesn't smell like an animal.
Well, it's
Riley just kind of waves awkwardly at the owl. Hello, friend.
It
How many
nods at
licks
you.
does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
It turns its head to look at you and tilts it.
1, 2, 3.
Mm.
Fuck you.
1, 2, jump.
Welcome to horrible references time.
That's
Only
it.
horrible references here.
Only horrible ones specifically.
Yep.
These are all bad.
Yeah.
I'm content to leave this be.
You know what? Yeah, I think Olive has a fun friend, and and she's doing a really good job recapping season 1 and 2. So
Yeah. Socrates leans over and like nips at Olive's hair, and she
Aw.
goes and pets him.
okay, I like this. I like this kind of vibe.
Zelfine will look up from her journal finally, just kind of look at the owl like, "You're not up to any funny business, are you?"
And as you say that, its eyes like glow blue as it looks at you,
Shit.
and it just stares for a minute.
Well, I'm satisfied, and she'll go back to her journal.
No funny business here.
I've seen worse.
Its eyes
Not fair.
go back to normal, and it goes back to like nipping at Olive, who giggles and starts petting him.
This is a problem for future Riley, so she's just gonna let this play out.
Croaker isn't here right now, even though he'd probably be the one most concerned about this.
Yeah. Well, if Croaker was there, he would know a thing about Socrates.
Oh,
Can Croaker eventually walk by there?
Are you coming by to say hi, see where everybody's at?
Sure.
Is today the day of the thing, or
it's a couple, like a day or so.
I think
before,
this is a day before.
maybe he's coming by to do his fitting for his outfit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Croaker, yeah, you take one look at this and you remember that it was said that Joel from the Snake Party has a familiar that is a barn owl like this.
All right.
Croaker's just gonna sort of doff his kind of hood and be like, Joel, and then kind of keep walking.
And the owl watches you for a second and then goes back to nipping on Olive, who is continuing to tell.
Tips Vittora.
Majol.
Majol.
My owl.
Yeah.
Ow.
And being a sorcerer, you do know that this is the found familiar spell. So this is a kind of spirit. It's not a real owl.
Yeah, Croaker can cast that, but he's not good at it.
Yeah. And yeah, Olive will stop and like look at everybody and goes,
Socrates says that the Snake Party would like to meet us at the party later. At least you guys. I don't think I'm going because you guys said it'd be dangerous. I told them it's gonna be dangerous and that scary things will come out from the ground.
hey, back up. Where did you hear that part? I think that's new to us, right?
But the scary
we-
things?
we
I
had
told
this
you
part.
about the scary things. I had the dream, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
I had a dream about big scary white things coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
So I told them about it. And Socrates says that you shouldn't worry and that Snake Party is real strong.
That's good to hear.
He doesn't know what the big white things are either. I don't know how to describe it real well though, so...
Alright then, I'm still going to want to do a bit of a preliminary examination behind the party, maybe. Whatever, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I need to take my old military uniform into Riley to get hemmed and whatnot. Haven't worn it in a while.
I'm gonna put a shit ton of beads on it, and she like holds up the bucket.
is this enormous bucket of like the shiniest, prettiest beads in every color imaginable.
Alright, but make sure they go well with my medals.
Yeah, she doesn't put too many beads on Croaker's outfit. Maybe like a few, like on the sleeves.
I
Like on
basically
the
want her to like
jeans.
clean it up and add her like own little Riley flair to it, essentially.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zelphine's just like, don't try to talk her out of the beads. She's a menace with that needle.
It's fucking bee crazy.
They've all
Holds up a
gone
hand and
bee
it's got like a
crazy.
just a few little bandages wrapped around it.
Yes, exactly.
Tiny
You want
little
me to
thing.
heal that?
No, I deserved it.
Messing with my beads.
He just stabbed you with needles. Oh my god. That's like the one melee weapon Riley's proficient in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Bead needles.
but sure.
Needle is what I wanted to say, but my mouth said beads.
Fair enough.
Fidget with beads.
Beads.
Too many beads. Too many beads.
So many beads.
Bees?
Bees.
Oh God.
Lots of bees. There's bees everywhere now.
Anyways,
Bees.
we're going to
Bees
get
on
that
your
military. We're gonna get that military uniformed hem, and that's probably gonna be the last thing Croker does before the party, aside from practice his accordion to impress some nobles.
Everybody's gonna be looking crisp. Yeah, that's all Riley has planned, really.
Okay.
She's a little like celebrity shocked though, being like, "Ooh, the snake party wants to meet us." Ooh, don't know why, but alright.
Croker is very non-blasé about it.
Yeah. And Olive basically just relays that, yeah, they'll be at the party, and they'll meet you guys in the main dining hall later that night, at the night of the party.
All right.
Cool.
And Socrates flies off after that.
So let's get ready for the party.
You guys
I
start
think
getting ready for the party, and I think we'll probably end it not long after that.
Quickly, everybody, I wanted to talk plans for a quick second. Because we don't know precisely what we're going to be up against, but I think just in general, I think I want to outline some sort of covert signal that we can use to indicate that everything's gone to shit, and I also want to talk maybe pairing off, picking somebody to be your buddy for this, so that nobody's investigating anything alone. Yeah.
All right, guys. Here's the "we're in trouble" signal, and Riley starts hand boning.
You hear from Olive. She tries to copy you, and she just can't go that fast.
Croker will take out some spoons from you're not sure where, and he'll copy.
Yeah. No, it's really easy. All of it's.
No, something that you can slip into normal conversation.
Don't you have the message spell, Riley?
Zelphine.
No, I do.
Zelphine was just gonna raise her eyebrow at Riley, like, you don't want to know what you just said in Thieves' Cant.
You hear a laughter from the other room
Oh my god.
as Theo hears this clapping.
All right, maybe hand boning isn't the way to go. I do have a message though, so I could be kind of our little.
I think I want something that we can just slip into normal conversation.
Okay, yeah.
Something I don't know.
How about too many crabs? If anyone says too many crabs, that will be the signal.
Maybe something or anything related to that, something there's a lot of crab here tonight, or
Make it something that nobody would find odd or wouldn't call attention to anything.
the wine is a little flat.
Sure is hot in here, isn't it? Something like that.
Sure is hot in
Yeah.
here, isn't it? It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do we
Croker
need
will
some
use
sort of
dust and shape water to do a little air conditioning, impromptu.
maybe some sort of I don't know, maybe some sort of countersign like an "I'll tell the others." Oh, actually, you know what would be good? A countersign to make sure that, in case there's any sort of like doppelganger bullshit,
Oh.
because that would suck.
I do not think there's going to be any doppelganger bullshit.
You never know.
We've had some problems with people not being in their right minds in the past.
Yeah.
All right, then. We'll take your word for it.
Huh. It'd be kind of a reply to "It's hot outside," but kind of like.
I'm positively sweating.
Maybe.
I like that. I can do that.
Yeah.
No, whatever works.
In terms of pairs, I think we probably should go in pairs.
Yeah.
What is it with you and pears, Ian?
That's Ian, not Brimstone.
I'm sorry.
Not the fruit, the collection of two people. A pair. Spelled differently.
I'd say, just to avoid drawing too much attention, maybe me and Croker and Zelphine and Riley.
Well, I hope you like accordion music.
I like good accordion music.
Not a problem.
Alright, it
so-
looks like I'm going to be part of the catering crew. So maybe Zelvin can help me with that.
I just got stuck bussing tables, didn't I?
Yep! We're in it to win it, girl.
Fine.
Zelphine could totally do the thing where she like pulls out the tablecloth and like all the dishes stay there.
Oh yeah, that's
Guaranteed.
definitely dexterity based.
No question.
I just got an image of Brimstone attempting that and it going horribly wrong.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
Like that-
dishes
like
everywhere.
Like that Rube Goldberg machine that we all shared the other day.
Yes! We're just.
Zelphine's that scene from The Grinch where he pulls out the tablecloth just perfectly and walks off and then immediately runs back and just knocks the whole thing over.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck yes.
Tries and fails to ruin party.
Okay.
So we got Zelvi and I got behind the scenes shit. We got that covered.
So, how about to end the episode, maybe we can like skip to the day of the party and then describe the outfits?
Yeah.
If that's okay with Leanne.
Yeah, that sounds doable.
Okay.
Yeah. You find your way to the Kumar estate, which is this huge building that just has these high walls, a fountain in this courtyard, and there are people milling about all over. There are a couple guards standing at the front entrance. It is just bustling with people, drinking already, happily talking in the courtyard. And please describe the outfits that you have.
Alright.
Riley, go for it.
Do you want to go
Yeah.
like Riley can describe like each outfit, and then if they want to add anything to the outfit, then the player in question can like
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
at the,
yeah, if
the
they
end of the
have.
description. I just want to make sure this goes smooth. I'm really
All right.
excited.
For Zelphine, we have a nice dark mossy green vest with a long-tailed coat, and it has some gold highlights and also some like light green, like green
Leaves.
leaves, like it embroidered in the vest. And anything you want to add?
No, I like that a whole lot. She's just kind of fuss awkwardly with like the cuffs of her coat.
Hell yeah. And for Brim, we have I have two options for Brim actually. If he wants to do a coat, we have a fur-trimmed brown coat that's kind of peacoat style. I also have like a half cape if he wants to still like not wear like a shirt or anything. And then like just some nice like kind of black pants and boots with some fur trim on it as well.
Boots with the fur.
You probably
Yeah,
probably
boots
go
with
with
the
the
fur.
you probably go with the With the peacoat, probably.
Hell yeah. I don't know if she put any beads on that one. Fuck, what if
If
she
you can go
did
with
like
the, if you can go with
Yeah.
the cape that she made him, definitely.
Yeah. I was just gonna say like one of those biker jackets with like a big old wolf.
Oh,
on the
no.
back.
No.
I mean,
That looks
if,
too bad.
if Riley did that for him, that's her prerogative.
No,
Born to
that'd
be
too
wild.
tacky for this kind of
Mm.
later. And for Croaker, she like just touched up his military jacket, added some beads on that with like some gold tassels and like it's kind of deep blue highlights and whatnot.
I will say
Croak-
Brim will also make sure that
Oh,
his
sorry.
sash goes around his waist still.
Yes.
His red
Awesome.
sash.
I like that style a lot, actually. It's like a kind of
Yeah.
belt type thing.
Yeah.
And Croaker will he'll have his medals sort of displayed proudly. A bunch that he got, for running supplies in dangerous situations. Sort of from the years when he went legit after his initial run-ins with piracy, and his service to the various free cities, which he's inordinately proud of, but doesn't get a chance to talk about that often.
Hell yeah. Alright. And then Riley has like a nice little like poofy purple dress with a fur trimmed jacket and like beads just everywhere, just wrapped around. And also like her like little vest has a like star pattern. And yeah, that's it.
It's so good.
Now
Yeah.
that I think about it, they're probably gonna put her in a like a less fancy outfit. Now she can't wear it.
Just to put a
No,
chef's
no,
outfit
just put
over
it,
it.
just put an apron over it. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't,
yeah,
don't
there
worry
we go.
about it.
She has a special apron that says "Smooch the Sorceress."
Don't smooch the sorceress.
Zelfine solved that
Consent is-
problem immediately.
Consent is important.
Like,
Of course.
they told us we needed to change into uniforms, and Zelfine just took the apron part of like both hers and Riley and handed Riley the apron and took her own, and then like handed them back the rest of it and said, "We're not changing," and walked in.
Exactly.
That makes me happy.
So yeah, as you approach your various entrances, the you guys see Bashaka just kind of hand you the aprons and go, "Thanks," and like leaves out the back door.
And fucking bounce.
And she
Yeah,
just
have fun,
fucking
girl.
bounces. She goes out for a night on the town with her friends, probably, and Croaker and
Hopefully.
Brimstone.
I
you-
like how the implication there is that they're probably her friends.
probably.
Yeah, probably. I'm assuming.
But yeah,
I hope
Brimstone
that girl
and
doesn't get herself into trouble.
Brimstone and
less
Croaker,
trouble
you
than
had
this is
got
gonna be.
yeah, you guys
Nugget,
had,
make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Why the fuck did we bring the chicken again?
Nugget,
Bring socks?
she has like a little bow tie on.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
she definitely has a little bow tie on.
Aw, she's dressed up. I think Socks is chilling with Olive. Like Olive is cat sitting.
Yeah, all of his cats sitting back at the inn with Theo and Lucas doing stuff. Leave that up to your imagination. Have some fun.
They're reading poetry.
Please write me fanfiction, and I will read it.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Olive's teaching the
Can't
cat
wait.
what she has learned to read.
Yeah, she's going through a book.
yes! Oh! Okay, I like that.
But yeah, last thing we'll do is, yeah, Brimstone and Croaker, you start heading towards the entranceway. Show the guards your tickets to get in. And as you enter the courtroom, the courtyard area, there's a big fountain in the center, and leaning against it is the human disguise of Dr. Webbs that you met earlier. He turns and smiles at you and goes, "Oh good, you came." And we'll end it there for today's session.
Ooh, party time!
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm ready to party.
Me too.
Party time.
I like to imagine that when Brim and Croaker enter, it's like Staying Alive by the Bee Gees playing in the background.
Do we still have our gear?
Oh, is this open weapon party?
No.
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna say that I would imagine Croker is able to, like, he probably has, like, a components pouch with him.
Yeah,
Like, I
but
don't
like
think it's that difficult for him to get.
actual
that
weapons are like checked at the door, basically.
Even like a ceremonial rapier?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, then. I'll say Croker has his quote-unquote walking stick, wink, wink, and that's it.
Can I actually, before we end, can I try and get them to let me keep the Spear of Kavan? I like to try and keep them to say, listen, it's a very long story. It doesn't like to be apart from me.
We don't allow weapons into the party, sir.
Croker will step in and say, surely you could make an exception for an old man's bodyguard. I'm worried that someone might try to, mess with me otherwise. And
Sir,
I'd much rather...
there will be no weapons at this party.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Hold on, it's just...
Sorry.
Like I said, it doesn't like to not to be touched by anybody but me. At the very least, can I listen here? And he holds it out for the person to take.
He takes it.
Can I actually, as he's taking it, can I try and thaumaturgy to have it kind of vibrate in his hands?
Sure. It starts to vibrate in his hands. He goes, "Nice trick, sir. Please unhand it so we can put it in the cabinet with the rest of the weapons."
Can I at least put it there myself?
Yes, but you will be watched.
Of course. And I'm gonna go with him to try and put my shit.
Yep. They watch you like a hawk.
Can I get an idea of, while actually I'm looking, what kind of weapons are in this thing here?
So yeah, you see mostly there's a couple short swords, some rapiers. You see what looks like a bag of holding on on a hook. And you see a big long staff and a glaive and a scimitar on the wall, and quite a few. There's a handful here. Seeing how many people were in the courtyard, there is quite a few weapons in here.
Okay. And how far is this cabinet away from the party chambers?
It's near the front entrance here, and it's basically a storehouse. And you looking around, you can see there's magic runes on the walls that seem to be protective.
Okay. And I'm not allowed to keep any of my stuff, not my vial of acid or alchemist fire or my deck of illusions.
Yeah, they'll frisk anything like that off of people.
Okay.
They'll allow people to keep their armor, but they will not allow people to keep anything that can hurt people.
Okay.
Alright. I don't know if Croker would bring his armor to this event. I'm gonna say, just for fun, he does not have his armor, so his AC is 10.
Low AC team, let's go.
You have barbarian pecs. He'll be fine.
Barbarian pecs.
Yeah, you'd think that, I don't know, 57 episodes. You'd think that it would be helpful at some point, but no.
Whopping 13 AC.
So yeah,
It was 14 for a bit, but nope.
As you place your weapons in there, we'll end the session there.
Yeah.
Next
I'm
time we
excited.
party and nothing bad happens.
Sure.
Oh, for sure.
Totally.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's nice having you all. Goodbye.
Yay.
Goodbye.
Bye.